Hello everybody, what is up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa and I'm so excited to be here with you guys today for another pick a card reading. And today we are specifically diving into your December general prediction. So this reading is going to give you kind of an outline or a roadmap of the energies, events, or people of the highest significance that you guys will be encountering as you navigate the month of December. So just a couple disclaimers before we get into card selection, you guys. These readings are general in nature, so take whatever resonates with you, leave behind anything that doesn't. There will be some of you that view this video and feel like this is an extremely personalized reading, whereas for others of you, there may only be a couple messages that apply from your selected pile. If you guys want a more personalized, in-depth reading on your personal situation, go ahead and check the description box down below where you can book a personal reading. Second disclaimer, you guys, keep in mind that with these predictive readings, this is giving you a snapshot of the energies that you are likely to encounter based off of where your energy stands as you are viewing this video. So what this means is that if you guys take a look and see that this reading is predicting something for you that doesn't sound good to you or something that you don't like, you always have free will to be able to change it. And to be quite honest, you should change it if you see something that you don't like. We all have that option and that opportunity as humans to make decisions that feel like they're what's right for us. So please don't take a tarot reading super close to heart, especially if there's something here that you don't like. As I said, you can always change it. All right, so now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into our card selection. So I want you guys to take a moment to kind of relax your body, relax your energy. Take a couple deep breaths if needed. Think about the month of December 2020. Think about what's coming in for you this month. Choose the card or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively guided to. And you can use timestamps below to fast forward to your reading. Hey there, pile one. So if you guys chose the clear quartz, let's go ahead and tap in and see what is coming in for you guys this month, the month of December 2020. So we're starting off with tarot, and then we'll get into your oracle messages. Okay, so we have the Tower, Justice, and the Four of Swords reversed. Okay, wow, you guys. You guys are definitely going through some massive changes in the month of December. And I feel like this massive change is for sure coming in for you guys toward the beginning of the month of December. So as you guys are viewing this video, maybe you're already aware of a change that's coming through for you. Maybe this change has kind of begun toward the ending of the month of November. So maybe you're very aware that this moment is happening in your life. But we have the energy of the Tower here. And this is a very... actually kind of a very scary depiction of the Tower, in my personal opinion, because we've got this very stormy scene. We have this lightning bolt, making this beautiful tree collapse, birds flying everywhere. It's just very chaotic, right? So I feel like for you guys at the beginning of this month, you're definitely going through a massive change, a massive upheaval in your life in some area, and a massive, maybe even transformation of something that you've built. You know, so this is a general reading, you guys, so only you will know kind of what area of this life it applies to, but this could have to do with a family situation. This could have to do with a relationship in your life or relationships in your life. This can also have to do with career-related things, just anything in your life that is maybe built on a faulty foundation it's getting hit at the beginning of the month of December. And if it doesn't cause chaos in your life, then I very much feel like you guys are almost having this lightning bolt moment where you come to the realization that something is not what it seems, or something in your life, it's like you're looking at it through this most, like a totally different lens than you ever have before. Because Tower, while it can have to do with physical things collapsing around us, right? Like, relationships, breakups, things like that. This can also have to do with a mentality by which we look at things. So this could be like you finding out some information that literally shakes you so much to the core that you're looking at somebody or something in your life through a totally, totally different lens. And it causes like the story that you created in your head about this thing to come crashing down to the ground. Okay, so hopefully that made sense the way that I said that. So definitely big, massive changes hitting you guys as you enter the month of December. Now, I do see this leveling out here toward the middle of the month with this justice energy. So you guys, justice, this is about, evening the scales. So if this Tower energy, this Tower moment that happens at the beginning of the month is feeling very shocking, if it feels like it's got you in a space of chaos, chaotic energy, I do feel like those scales are going to be evening out as we move toward the middle of the month of December. This is about correction. This is about things being fair, being just. I always say though with this card, you guys, that just because something is the right thing to do, the just thing, the legal thing, whatever, however you want to say it, it doesn't always mean it's the thing that makes us feel the most good. And it doesn't always mean that it's the thing that makes us like the happiest, right? It's about evening the playing field, making things fair. Okay. There's a lot of nature imagery here as well. I keep my eye keeps going to this snow here for you guys, this kind of fall winter scene, maybe because for some of us we're heading into that season and we have a wintry scene ahead here. So I almost feel like you guys are starting to kind of cool down and sort of like even yourselves out as you move toward the middle of the month of December. This can also have to do with you guys, some of you guys out there maybe signing on to a new contract or signing on to a new opportunity. Maybe this could be about you seeking like legal guidance or legal action for whatever this Tower moment was, if that's your situation. Not necessarily picking that up for everybody, but that's just one scenario that could be at play here. So something is evening out here toward the middle of the month. Ending our month of December for you, pile one. We have the Four of Swords, but it's reversed. I actually see this as a very positive energy because Four of Swords, this is very much an energy of needing to go into hibernation. And so what I feel for you guys is that this shows me that you're handling whatever this is with immense amount of resilience. You're understanding that maybe right now is not the time for me to go and hide and hibernate. This is the time for me to sort of continue to reemerge, rejoin the world, and handle whatever this issue is. So I'm feeling a lot of strong energy from you guys as you're moving through this Tower moment, this Tower energy that hits you at the beginning of the month. It does not feel like you guys are wanting to like hide away from whatever this is, okay? Let's get a couple more cards so we can add some context to the story. Okay, so we've got the Thinking Woman here. Okay, and then we've got the Angel of Love. Beautiful energy, you guys. So the Thinking Woman. So this is about having somebody in your life who is here to help you. This is very much like a Queen of Swords type of energy. So somebody who's very calm, cool, collected. You can see we have a butterfly here. So this is making me feel like you guys have a feminine energy in your space. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be somebody that embodies these qualities, but there is somebody in your life that is here with you at the beginning of the month as you guys are going through whatever this Tower moment is. And this is the type of person, like I was starting to say, like very Queen of Swords vibes. So calm, cool, collected, well-studied. Maybe this is like a lawyer for some of you guys if that message applies. But this is somebody who is here to help you kind of strategize and plan how to handle this through a very, very level-headed, very logical lens, okay? Helping you go through whatever this transformation is so that you can come out transformed for the better. Now, for some of you guys, this Thinking Woman could somehow be involved in this Tower moment. So perhaps for some of you, this is about you seeing this person in your life as like you're seeing them from a way you've never seen them before. For the better or for the worse is up to your interpretation because it's all going to depend on your personal situation. But again, for some of you guys, as I was mentioning, the Tower can also have to do with us coming to a shocking realization about something. And so I think for some of you guys watching this reading today, the Thinking Woman has to do with you guys this is like your personal transformation. Maybe you are the thinking woman and you are maybe studying and reading up on something, looking at different perspectives and points of views that are out there that are causing you to come to some very dramatic conclusions of things that you've now discovered are false, okay? Then we have the angel of love here toward the ending of your month. So this is a beautiful energy, you guys. This is really about healing. This is about restoring. This is about kind of like filling your cup of love back up, taking some time to work on your heart space. So whatever this is that you guys are dealing with this month, I do feel you're dealing with it with a lot of confidence, but toward the ending of the month, even though you're dealing with it, it's like you're still being guided to spend some time on your heart space and on your own personal selves. Okay, so like I can see a lot of you guys like in meditation, in in solitude while still dealing with this. But when you do have your moments of solitude, this is about like just doing the things that make you feel good inside, healing your energy. This can also be a person around you, an angel, like from a spiritual perspective, but it could also represent a person in your life who is literally like an angel to you, who's helping you kind of move through this transformation. All right, then we've got the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So I feel like whatever this is that you guys are going through this month, you guys, this is like a new start for you that's coming in, because we do have new moon energy, which talks about a new cycle, a new beginning of something. And with this energy of communication from Gemini, this tells me a couple things. So there is a message here around communicating effectively with all parties who could be involved in whatever this is. When I think of Gemini as well, you guys, I also think of curiosity, really like wanting to get to the bottom of something. And that's where this thinking woman comes in, okay? Because if this was like a Queen of Swords, like I was explaining before, this would definitely tie into the sign of Gemini because this is an air sign. This card definitely reminds me of air sign energy with that butterfly here. And so you can see here, this thinking woman has her book and she's studying and she's searching for answers. And so I feel like whatever this tower is, it may be something that is sparking you guys to not only communicate and have conversations with people and that might think of things differently than you, but this is also about you guys digging deep and looking for the right answers that are out there to help you move through this, okay? For some of you guys, you may have to talk your way out of something or talk your way through something. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got the despair energy here. And then we've got toil and labor. Okay, so this is hard work, you guys. I don't think this is going to feel like the easiest month for you in the month of December. You do have some moments, though, where things are kind of evening out and you're good. But I definitely am picking up on, the beginning of this month. It's going to feel tough as you guys are moving through this tower energy for some of you. But what's catching my eye the most here is this sweet little dog. Like, you have loyal people around you that are here to help you out. So even though you may be going through a tough time, this could have to do with like a job loss or something with career for a few of you guys, but for everybody that's watching this, I feel like you're just being guided to remember that you've got people in your space that are here to help you, that are going to stick by your side, be loyal, want to be there to comfort you. Remember, we had that angel of love as well. And so you're going to be okay. You are going to make it through this. Now, for some of you guys, if this does have to do with a job loss or something going on at work, this could be a great month for you to be working on your, interview skills and things like that, right? So that's always good. Even if you guys are just applying for random jobs that you don't even want, don't do that because that's a waste of time. But think of it as a great month to start practicing interview skills and things like that. All right, and then we have the toil and labor. So I think this is just speaking to the fact that this is going to just be a lot of hard work as you move through the month of December. You guys are going to be working really hard to move through it. This does feel very hopeful to me, and we go from the number 32 to 38. So this shows progression, right? So you guys are working hard. Like I was saying, even though you may want to crawl in and hibernate, you're not doing that. You're taking time to balance out, alone time and taking care of your heart space. But you're also remembering, like, I got to do what I got to do. I got to get out there. I got to work. I got to make it happen. So you guys are showing a lot of resilience in the month of December. So let me know, pile one. You seem like you've got a really eventful month ahead of you. Would love to hear how this reading resonated for you down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're not already. Any and all support greatly helps me to grow my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, you guys who chose pile 2, which was this super cute little candy, Crystal. Let's go ahead and see what's coming in for you guys this month, the month of December 2020. So we're going to start off, as always, with our messages from Tarot. All right, so we've got the King of Swords reversed. We have the Magician. Ooh, and we have the Three of Cups. I love it. Okay, you guys, so what's happening for you guys in the month of December? So you guys are starting off the month with the King of Swords in reverse. So our King of Swords energy is a very stern, kind of tough, cold energy. And this is somebody who is super logical. This is someone that's almost like logic over reason. And I feel like did I say logic over reason? I meant to say logic over emotion. Sorry, I'm just rambling. I feel like because this King of Swords is coming up in the reverse, I'm almost sensing for you guys that there's like a magnification of that. Like I feel a lot of cold energy from you guys, like detached energy, not only emotionally detached, but even possibly logically attaching yourself from people, places, or situations in your life. I feel like you guys are just maybe not seeing things through the most sharp or clear lens because you're either feeling upset about somebody and kind of like ruthless toward them is what's coming to mind. Or for some of you guys, you're just kind of maybe allowing emotion to rule you too much versus using logic and reason to navigate something. But for the majority watching this reading, I'm feeling like a detachment energy, like you're just cold to something. But I do see that changing for the better because as we move through the middle of the month, we have the energy of the Magician. So Magician energy is all about creation. It's about manifestation. It's about kind of getting back to the basics and knowing that you've got the skills you need to be able to go after whatever it is you want. So I do see you guys pulling yourselves out of this kind of detached energy and moving into a space where you're like, okay, enough of this. I have to create something in my life that I'm feeling is really important to me. And I feel like you guys are calling something in. I'm really getting, my eye is really drawn to this infinity symbol here. So maybe for some of you guys, this is like a karmic situation that you're going through where you just feel like you're going like around and around and around. But there's something of significance with that. You know, maybe you guys are trying to create something that is going to last you for a long time too with this Magician energy. Like you're manifesting a career path in for yourself, or maybe you guys are manifesting in friendships into your life that are in alignment with your values, a relationship. It could be a lot of things, but manifestation and creation, going after something that you love is coming in strong in the middle of this month for you guys. I also think this is, I think I mentioned like getting back to basics. So maybe for some of you guys, this is about kind of re-sparking your interest in your skills, refining your skills, learning a new skill, kind of maybe like taking a class or learning something to kind of perfect whatever your area of expertise or your area of interests are. So you are kind of pulling yourselves out of this energy as you move through the middle of the month and creating something for yourselves, calling something in. And I see you guys at the ending of the month of December in a really fun space with this Three of Cups energy. This is about, you know, friendship, parties, celebration, having a jovial, good time. And this can also be about reunions. So maybe at the end of the month, you guys are finding yourselves like connecting in with people who you haven't been able to talk to in a long time or see in a long time. This would actually make a lot of sense because as we know, the end of December brings in New Year's Eve. So there could be a New Year's Eve party you guys are going to. But I'm also seeing this little baby chick hatching here. So I feel like this can represent a couple things. I feel like for some of you, this could have to do with this manifestation. So maybe this is, excuse me, I'm talking too fast. This is symbolic of your manifestation starting to be born, like a new idea being born, a new creative endeavor beginning that you're celebrating and that you're excited about. For others of you, I feel like this is almost like a baby shower or celebration or something like that. Okay, so let's see what else comes through for you guys. What other info can we get? Wow, okay, so we've got walking away at the beginning. Oh my gosh, and community at the end. I love that synchronicity. Amazing. Okay, so yeah, you guys, this walking away energy is definitely kind of confirming what I was feeling about this King of Swords reversed. Like, I think you guys are just over a situation. You're tired of having to like step up and take lead of something. Maybe you guys are tired of finding yourselves being the voice of logic and reason all the time in a certain community or a group or just in general. And you guys are detaching yourselves from that energy. You're walking away from that energy. This could even be simply about you guys like trying to transform your personal energy into being a little bit more of a fun energy or community energy. Like, instead of spending so much time in isolation and like being alone and being a hermit and always being like the reasonable one, following the rules, I almost feel like for some of you guys, this is like, I'm throwing this crap out of my way. I'm throwing that book away. I'm walking away from that, and I'm manifesting in fun into my life. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here with that 3 of Cups and this community energy. You know, this energy really just emphasizes, it really is just like doubling the message of the 3 of Cups, that you guys are ending your month surrounded by people that you love, that you enjoy, you're having a great time, and you're happy. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. So the great news about this, you guys, is that with full moons, this is all about closing out a cycle. So we've got this message of closing out a cycle. We've got you walking away from something, and you guys are manifesting and calling in new energies into your life. You know, Scorpio is a very transformative energy as well. It's a very deep sign. This is like where we're going into like our deep like shadow work, into our subconscious energy, and we're really like figuring out what it is that we need to heal. And so I feel like that's kind of what's happening for you guys at the beginning of December. This is like your moment to walk away and release any energies that are no longer serving you in your highest good. And you're now like, I'm letting this go and I'm calling in something new, which feels really fun and light and awesome. So we have concern here and change. Yeah, so you guys, I think this is just, you know, clarifying everything that we've already said. Maybe some of you guys are walking away from a specific person in your life as well. Like maybe this King of Swords is representing someone in your life who is bringing you down, causing you to feel concerned about things. But I think, again, like this also is just emulating that message around you guys maybe like, you know, needing to walk away from this detachment energy or this worrying energy or this energy of like overthinking things or not being logical, like we talked about at the beginning, okay? But you guys are walking away from that. It's really good. And then we move into change here at the ending of your reading. So this is positive. Maybe some of you guys are moving too, because we do have a car here and it's got, you know, loaded up with accoutrements. You've got all your bags. There's like luggage here. There's like, is that a chair? I don't know. It's hard for me to see. Yep. There's all sorts of stuff. So maybe you guys are moving homes and you're celebrating that. Maybe some of you guys are moving in with people who you love. So that's a celebration for you. But change is coming, and I feel like it's change for the better because I see you guys in a really, really happy, positive space where you're just like winning at the end of the month. So I feel like this is a transformative month for you guys, but it almost feels like the majority of your transformation is happening more toward the beginning of December, and that as you guys are moving to the end of the month, you're moving into much lighter energies, much more happy, jovial energy. So I hope that this reading gives you guys some hope and inspiration as you guys move through December, because if you're watching this right now, you might be finding yourselves in this funky energy and you're like, oh my gosh, when is it gonna give? But it feels like you guys are really on the path to transforming your life in a way that's gonna bring in community, really positive friendship, you know, energy, just change for the better, change that you need to kind of lighten the air. So I think that's all that's coming in for you guys, group number 2. Please drop me a comment down below and let me know how this reading resonates for you. I love to hear your feedback. If you guys are not already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Hit the bell so you guys know whenever I'm uploading new videos. And I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye! Hey there, group 3. So if you chose the Moss Agate, let's go ahead and see what is coming in for you guys this month, in the month of December. All right, so starting off with your tarot cards, we've got the Ten of Wands, the Lovers, and the Page of Wands. Ooh, okay, super clear messages coming in for you guys, pile 3. Now, again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. But the clear scenario that I'm seeing is this, okay? So for pile 3, as you guys start off the month of December, we're here in this Ten of Wands energy. So this is telling me that you guys are working really, really hard. You're putting in a lot of hard labor, hard work, and effort and energy into something. I feel like you guys are trying to climb your way to the top here. You're trying to climb your way up, and it's causing you to feel really tired because Ten of Wands energy is very exhausting energy. This is like when we're on our last leg, we're putting in so much hard work and we need a break. Sometimes you can be feeling overworked. So that can be a message coming through for some of you guys. I do feel that some of you have a partner in crime here that could be helping you as you navigate the month of December at the beginning. This could be a coworker, colleague, someone in your personal life, but you guys are kind of working at whatever this is together, and it is a lot of hard work, okay? But as you move through the month, in the middle of the month here, we have the Lovers card. So this is telling me a couple things. I feel like for you guys, this is about you making a decision. The Lovers energy, yes, it does have to do with love, which it could be for some of you guys. But I feel like this is about you guys making a decision, something that is like a head over heart decision. I feel like for the majority of you, this is about joining in with somebody. So this could have to do with you maybe working to get a promotion of some sort, working really hard to elevate yourself in your career. And I feel like you're going to be kind of uniting with something, making a decision to unite with something or someone that is going to give you whatever it is that you're searching for that you really resonate with. For some of you guys, this could have to do with like a marriage, or it could have to do with you connecting with a soulmate or something like that. And maybe this does have a love story for a few of you guys watching this, you know, starting off your month with that 10 of Wands. Maybe this is about you and your partner working really hard toward this ultimate goal of maybe like buying a house. Whoops, sorry. Maybe it's about you guys working really hard toward an ultimate goal of like purchasing a home together, or working really hard to save up for a wedding or something like that. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is about you guys making a decision to unite, become united with something or someone. Or for some of you, it could be about leaving. But this card here is in the upright, okay? So I don't know that this is about you guys separating yourselves from someone. I really see it as you guys more joining yourselves with somebody or something else. We end your month here with the Page of Wands. And so the Page of Wands is, this is the Princess of Wands in this reading. This is about new beginnings. This is about starting off on a new journey, on a new path. And with it being of Wands energy, I feel like this is about you guys going after something you're really passionate about, but it's something that you're a novice in. So if this is a career-related reading for some of you guys, this can be about you joining into a new opportunity where you're going to be coming in kind of like lower on the totem pole in terms of your experience level, okay? But it's something that's going to bring you a lot of fun and exciting energy into your life. My eye keeps being drawn to the red rose and the way that she's like looking off into the distance here. Maybe some of you guys are separating from someone or something, and now it's about you like envisioning what that's going to look like for your future and just kind of starting off on the next steps of whatever that journey is. So maybe some of you, because we do go from like 2 people to 1. So for some of you guys, this could be about you maybe making a choice to, you know, head over heart, you know, instead of uniting, I'm going to move away and do what resonates for me personally and kind of start off on a new path. But let's see what else comes through. I feel like there's a lot of messages coming through for pile 3. So yeah, so we start off your month here with the Angel of Balance, and then we end the month here with Cornucopia. I love this energy. You guys, this is really positive. So I hope you're feeling that way. Angel of Balance has to do with you guys making sure that you are literally balanced, right? Like So we talked about how this 10 of Wands can feel like it's very, it's hard work. You could be feeling overworked at the beginning of the month. So this Angel of Balance is about you guys coming to a space of making sure that you are not overworking yourselves. And I think that makes a lot of sense with why we have the two people here. So some of you guys could be working smarter, not harder, making sure that you're even like delegating responsibilities to other people who are around you so that you're not feeling like you're taking this whole burden on by yourself. Now, ending here with cornucopia, excuse me, I said that weird. Cornucopia is telling me that you guys are like literally starting off on this path that's going to bring you so much beautiful abundance. This has like just such a beautiful, lighthearted energy to it, you guys. And so it's like, even though you could be starting off on a new path that is, something that you don't have as much experience in, it's going to lead you to a road of just pure happiness, joy, abundance, meaning like it could be very prosperous for you in terms of your financial well-being, emotional, spiritual, like everything that you could possibly need. This new path has potential for you to experience, okay? Let's look at your moonology. So we've got the new moon in Aquarius. This says, bring love into the situation. So this is about a new beginning, you guys, because we always have like the new moons are about something new. And you know what I'm just catching my eye on? Look at the moon phase in this card, you guys. This is like the waxing phase, I want to say. Either waxing or waning, I can't remember. But either way, it is like one step away from new moon energy. If it's the waxing anyway, or the waning, sorry. It's late at night when I'm recording this, pile 3, so I'm probably coming across a little scatterbrain. But either way, you have very, very similar moon phases. And what I'm intuitively feeling from this is that it's almost like you guys are phasing out a chapter toward the beginning of this month so that you can be able to start something new. So Aquarius, let's talk about this. There's actually a lot of air and fire in your reading. So we do have fire signs on the board, Leo, Sag, Aries. We have Gemini, and now we have Aquarius, which are both air signs. So that could be of significance for some of you who are watching. Doesn't necessarily have to be though. So bringing love into the situation. So you guys are really being guided to sort of look at a situation through a different lens, kind of through a different perspective. Aquarius energy sometimes can be a very detached energy. So it's like, I feel like when we're starting off on a new path, sometimes we have this tendency to kind of, especially if we're really passionate about it, it's like we may have the tendency to sort of leave our connections and leave our relationships behind, or not give them as much attention as they're used to getting from us. And so I feel like this new moon in Aquarius is about you guys figuring out, like, how do I balance my workload and responsibilities and go after the things I'm passionate about while still maintaining that balance in my relationships with the people who are around me in my life that need me, okay? Yeah, so I kind of feel like that's what that message is saying. Because Aquarian energy is not super emotional. It is very much about kind of like detaching yourself emotionally from situations and looking at them through a very like, it's an air sign. So talkative, logical kind of energy, So you guys are just going to be finding ways to kind of keep that balance between maybe like work and personal life, or between coming across as like detached and businesslike versus like, not having any empathy for others, if that makes sense. Ooh, okay, so we have the privileged lady. And we have distant horizons. I love this, pile 3. This is so cool. So I feel like with this privileged lady, this is just about like someone of significance in your life, or this could be representing you. Somebody here who has a lot of status and power. So this could have to do with you guys, feeling really motivated to get to this place of status and power. Remember, we do have like cornucopia and new beginnings, like dreamy energy here at the end of the reading, like about following your dreams. This could also be somebody in your life that's here to support you. Remember, we have this message of support with that 10 of Wands here, and we did have a Lover's card. So for some of you guys, this privileged lady could be representing someone in your life who has a certain level of like power, status, privilege, that they're able to maybe help you on this journey, okay? Maybe this is somebody that you guys are trying to balance responsibilities with too, a partner in your life. Ending the reading here, we have the distant horizon. So you guys, this is about like zooming the lens out, seeing things from a much higher perspective. You see, we have the bird, the seagull here, really able to fly high and look down on everything. And what this card is actually about is, you know, kind of our ship sailing into our future, but it's like something that is going to take a little bit of time to fully develop. It's a journey we're going on. It's something that's off in the distance that we're sailing toward. And I feel like this resonates so beautifully with your messages around the Page of Wands, cornucopia, kind of starting off on a new path. This is like you guys at the end of the month of December are really planning and starting something new that is going to bring you so much beautiful energy in for your future. Like this is something that's going to bring you long-lasting happiness and success and abundance and all the things. And I feel like you guys worked really hard to get to it. So you should be feeling really proud of yourself, whatever this is, because it feels like it's going to end on a really positive note for you at the ending of the month. So I think that's all the messages that are coming through for you, pile 3. I would love to know how this message resonated with you and with your personal situation. Please drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you guys know whenever I'm uploading new content. Thank you so much, and I will connect with you in the next video. Bye. Hey there, group 4. So if you chose the rose quartz, let's go ahead and see what's coming in for you guys this month, in the month of December 2020. So I'm going to start off with your messages from the tarot. So we have the Queen of Cups reversed. We have the Ace of Wands in the upright. And then we have the King of Cups reversed. Wow. 2 court cards, a queen and a king in your reading in 1 month. Very interesting, you guys. So the way I typically read these cards is like a beginning, middle, and ending of the month, and we are going to interpret them that way just for consistency. That's the way I intended them to be interpreted, but I do want to point this out. This is kind of interesting that we've got a queen and a king, which sometimes indicates a couple, and they're both in reverse. So this could have to do for some of you guys of like, maybe there's a relationship in your life this month that is needing some support and some attention, likely some sort of a romantic relationship or emotional connection of some sort, because we do have a king and queen and they are of the same suit, which would mean that they're a very compatible couple if they are a couple. But both of them are in the reverse position, meaning that neither one of them is in their power. And with these cards having to do with emotions, I'm feeling like there are some issues here with emotional detachment or emotions being all over the place. They are separated here by an Ace of Wands, which is interesting. It's almost like a message. This is a message for someone specific out there. I feel like, so, I mean, if it doesn't resonate for you, just hold on, because I'm going to get to the, time interpretation here. But for some of you guys, this is almost like a message I'm getting that there needs to be some spark brought back into a relationship. Like there's this Ace of Wands here that is between the both of you. And I feel like if you're able to tap into that and ignite that Ace of Wands energy, that passionate energy, you're going to see these cards move into the upright again, where they're back to being in their power, back to being that compatible couple. Okay. So this is a general reading. That was just like a love message that came through that I felt compelled to deliver. And 222 just popped up on the clock as I was recording this. So I do feel like this has that is a message for someone. Okay. So for everybody else, beginning of this month, we are starting off here with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. So what I'm seeing for you guys is that, like I was mentioning, Queen of Cups reverse, this is about kind of not being in control of our emotions, maybe feeling emotionally out of balance, emotionally out of whack, emotionally detached from something, someone, a situation. Remember, this is general, so it can have to do with a lot of different things. And this can also have to do with you guys being out of touch with your own selves, your own emotional balance. So whether it has to do with someone else or it has to do with you personally, this is kind of how we're starting our month. Now, the positive news is that you guys, I feel, are getting some reprieve from that, because in the middle of the month, we have this Ace of Wands, which is like it's like turning a light switch back on, kind of being re-engaged into something, sparked back up into something. This is going to be an opportunity that presents itself to you, pile 4, in the middle of the month of December to kind of bring some fun, some passion, some excitement back into your life. It could even be like a party energy. This looks like a very festive energy here. So maybe some of you guys have like a fun party or something you're going to, or you're just engaging in some sort of activity that's going to kind of bring you like a short reprieve, a short burst of excitement back into your life. But again, we're ending the month at the end of December in this King of Cups reverse. So we've gone from the Queen reverse to the King reverse. So it's almost like there's a need, I think, here to get to like the deeper root cause of whatever is going on that could be causing these emotional imbalances or emotional issues, because I'm almost seeing it as it's like a progression here. We go from the Queen to the King, from the feminine to the masculine. Toward the end of the month here, you're more on the masculine side of things, still a king, but you know, emotionally detached and just like out of whack with something. Okay, but let's see what else comes through. We have some other cards. Let's get some clarity on these messages. These are also water sign energy, so we can have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces of significance here, as well as fire sign energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. Okay, so we've got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. 7th chakra has to do with our crown chakra. Yeah, this is what I mean, you guys. And then we've got anxiety here. Hold on a second. Sorry, you guys, my throat was feeling scratchy. So I do see you guys at the beginning of this month really trying to connect and stay connected with your higher selves, with your spirituality, really trying, I think, to see things from a higher perspective, you know, and if that's not a space you're finding yourselves in with that Queen of Cups energy, you know, maybe for some of you guys, you do have a level of awareness, you know, that you are feeling a little detached or having some emotional struggles this month. And you're using your spirituality and your, you know, high level of, you know, discernment and self-awareness to be able to see like this from the higher perspective, right? And maybe some of you guys are relying on your faith, your spirituality to sort of get you through whatever this could be. And that's where this enlightenment moment is coming in the middle of the month. But if that's not resonating, this is just a message for you guys to remember to try to view whatever's happening here with your emotions from a higher perspective and really reconnect in with your higher selves. There's a lot of purple energy that's popping through. I want to see, this is number 41. I'm just curious to see if there's any other messages that come through that resonate for you guys. So we've got the 7th chakra, spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. So maybe this is about you guys feeling blocked in your intuition and not feeling inspired as you start off the month. And you do have that moment here of inspiration in the middle, but it's not lasting as long as you want it to. Let's see. So we've got... So this card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. So maybe you guys are getting messages at the beginning of this month that are causing you to feel maybe a little anxious, or maybe you're not feeling sure about whether or not you should trust these messages or trust in your intuition, and that's causing you to feel a sense of emotional confusion maybe. It says, now it is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. Let's see. The connection is open now. You will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So I think you guys are just, there's a lot of messages that came through there that we talked about, but I do think overwhelmingly you guys are being guided to like really connect to spirit, connect to your higher selves, you know, have faith that whatever this is going to get better, and that you're safe and protected, and you are like an open channel for messages to come through. You've got to trust in them. You are ending your month here with anxiety. So there is a message here around, you know, with Queen of Cups and King of Cups reverse, a lot of times this can have to do with anxiety. So maybe this December, you guys are just like moving through that energy. Maybe you're just going through a period in your life where you're feeling anxious just in general. May not necessarily have to do with anything super specific happening to you, but maybe it's just a, you know, it's a crazy year, right? It could be so many things that would cause us to feel anxious. So we got the full moon in Taurus here. Your dreams need a practical plan. So this is cool, you guys. So it's like, I feel like now we have some earth energy here. You guys had a lot of water, fire going on. Now we have earth, which is more grounding energy. This is a full moon. So full moons are, you know, a great time for, you know, manifestations or closing something out in our lives. I feel like this is a message for you guys to remember that as you're navigating this month, keep yourselves grounded. I think especially when I'm seeing anxiety and we've got these cup cards here in the reverse, you know, keeping yourselves grounded is going to be really important. You know, so even just spending time in nature can be really helpful to keep yourself kind of centered. I know it's going to be cold in a lot of places in December, but you could find a way to make that work maybe. But staying kind of practical is important here. Like, you guys have a lot of like this fire energy here. This Ace of Wands is an energy that's very much like a burst. You know what I mean? And then you've got your cup cards in the reverse. So it's like, this is saying you need something a little bit more sustainable. So however you guys are moving this month, like this is almost saying that you need to sort of be planting a more stable way of like dealing with this, not just relying on some short burst of passion, inspiration, some outside source to spark you and ignite you again, because you can see that that's not really working. It's like giving you a temporary reprieve, but it's not like fixing whatever the root cause is of why you're feeling anxious. So that's what this is talking about with the full moon in Taurus. Like this, you need to kind of ground yourself in maybe a more practical solution so that you're able to actually get to the root cause and set yourself up to be more, to fix whatever the problem is that's causing you guys to feel anxious, okay? There could be a Taurus of significance here as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be. All right. So we've got high honor. And we've got child. Aw, that is so cute. So high honor, you guys, this is actually, even though it is a battlefield, I do feel like that is a message that's kind of resonating for you guys specifically, because it does feel like you guys are on like an emotional battlefield this month, quote unquote. But what this card actually has to do with is really positive things. So this can have to do with like getting a promotion. This can be about getting some sort of award or recognition. Essentially, you've worked really hard on something and you're being recognized and given accolades for that. You've been on a battlefield. You've had to defend yourself. You've had to fight for something. But this is showing up in your month of December, you know, and so that could actually be something really positive that's coming in for you. But maybe you guys are feeling like you don't deserve it, or you're feeling anxious about it, or maybe this has nothing to do with the scenario at play at all, and it's just something else that's coming in that you're being guided to look out for. We also have the child energy here at the end, so there could be a child of significance involved this month. That would make a lot of sense with that, you know, separation of the king and queen here. You know, so maybe some of you guys are feeling anxious over, you know, a child in this union, making sure that this child is safe and protected and that you have a plan in place that is grounded and, you know, able to set this sweet little baby up for success. You know, if this is like a co-parenting situation, I could see that being the case. I also think the child can represent new ideas, new beginnings, something that's in its like very developmental stages too. So if you guys are getting some sort of promotion or recognition, or, you know, starting something new that's like more grounded in the material realm, like an idea, you know, you have the Ace of Wands, this inspiration here. This can just represent that this is something that is just in its like, you know, youthful stages. It's just starting. it's not fully developed yet. It's still a work in progress as you develop your plan, okay? So pile 4, I just feel like I just rambled for 13 minutes. Those are a lot of messages coming through for you. So definitely let me know how this message resonated with you. I'm really curious to know what's going on in your lives in the month of December. What do you guys anticipate to encounter? Drop me a comment below and definitely let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're not already, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. All the support you guys give, it's so helpful, and I'm so excited because we've had a lot of growth on the channel in the past month. So I just really appreciate all of you for supporting me, watching me, and hopefully I will catch you guys in another video. Bye!